That thing probably like a crock pot. Y'all just go get in that thing and go crazy. Y'all go get in that thing and go crazy.
I'm not homeless anymore. I make my own money. 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, just for little me.
If someone's in your position, if a young lady's in your position, what do they need to do to get out of that position?
10 Park Place is right here, double doors, right by the park, across the street. I went there, I evaluated myself. It took me 6 months. You got to do all the meetings and everything. And then they give you a case manager for your housing. You got to pick your own housing and stuff, guys. You cannot, let me tell you one thing. When you get in these programs, don't wait for them to get on your ass. You get on their ass.
What's up, YouTube? It's summertime and things are heating up in Atlanta. Make sure you go cop the merch at AtlantaStreetInterviews.com. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews. I heard with an update. All right, Zoe.
Yes.
So first of all, red hair don't care, huh? You just stay with that red hair.
Yes, I do.
Wait, hold on. Was you trying to show us your little outfit? Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Big salute to you. Anyway.
All right, come on.
All right. Okay. So you got a big announcement.
Yes, I do. I made it. I finally got my apartment. 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. Yes.
Okay. So you're not homeless no more.
No, I'm not.
You got you a spotty spot.
Yes, I did. It took me 6 months to get it, but I'm finally here. I finally made it, so congratulations to me.
What was that 6-month process like? Because I remember you saying, like you say, about 6 months ago that, hey, I'm about to get my keys, I'm about to do this and that. What was the reason why you couldn't get your keys and couldn't whatever for those 6 months?
To be honest, guys, things hold you back. And I want to say that. You people... things that your negative, bad energy that you hold on to you, it definitely holds your blessings back. And once I released that energy away from me and I stayed away from certain people, certain things I was doing, the process started speeding up. It started getting faster. So in the 6 months, I was going through a lot of stuff. As y'all can see, y'all know the other videos, go back and watch them. I was going through a lot of things. So you're talking about
the mess or whatever?
Yes, the mess or whatever, y'all. But y'all gotta understand, everybody comes with trials and tribulations. But look from then and look from now. I let go a lot of things, a very lot of things.
So
and now
let's speak plainly, right? Because we don't want to confuse people. And I told you I wanted you to do this so that in case there's a 17 to 18-year-old that's out here that
I'm 20, by the way. I'll be 21 September 2nd. Thank y'all.
So
yes.
She's getting older, y'all.
Yes.
But in case there's a young lady out here that is in a similar position that you was a year and a half ago.
Yes.
When you first came out here, right?
All right.
And, you know, they, like what tends to happen, young ladies end up linking up with a guy, right?
Yes.
So what is it about that situation that you felt like held you back?
The man. I could say, with my situation, y'all know who I'm talking about. We're gonna leave that there. But the man is what was holding me back. I was around someone who was around energy that wasn't good, that wasn't going nowhere. And to elevate, you have to be around people with elevated minds, people that want to get somewhere. So that was my hold back. When I left him, and actually he helped me, guys. By the way, let me not.
I was about to say, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me not make it seem no type of way. He helped me. Before I got my housing, we was going through stuff. We couldn't be together no more. So he was helping me pay for a pass split. That's where I was in first. I was in a pass split, and then.
So hold on, let me pause right there.
All right.
Let me pause for my boy real quick.
Yes. Pause.
So you're saying that my homie,
yes.
all right, I'm gonna keep his name off thing for now.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're saying that even though y'all were not together,
yes, he was still helping me. We were not together at all.
Like, that's a huge help.
That was a huge help. He was
paying the rent for your pass split.
Yes, he was.
That's big.
That's big. He was.
We're not gonna discount that.
No, one thing about it, guys, what I can say is he was a great man. A great man. It was the people he hanged around, the negative that he let grab him. It wasn't just all about him, but he hang with certain negative energies, which is feeding off of me, which was holding me back as well.
Okay, so you're saying that, not necessarily bad about him or whatever, but you're saying that the energy that he had around him
was not good at all. It wasn't getting him nowhere.
Right.
And when I tried to, say something about it, it was, oh, but I love them and this and this and that. So it was causing conflict with us, and we called it quits. But he always told me that he'll never let me down, and he didn't. never let me down.
Okay. So how long have you been in your new spot?
I've been in my new spot for almost a month now.
Okay. And so you're saying that y'all haven't like gotten back?
No, we haven't talked, and we haven't talked since I was still staying in the past split. So I don't know anything about him, no updates, no nothing. But everybody got to go their different ways, right? So.
And listen, everybody definitely has to go their different ways. When it's time to split, it's time to split.
But hold on, y'all.
But
I did. It was a year. He was 31. I was 19. Had him for a year and 3 months. Let's not forget.
Wait. So yeah. What do you say in that part for?
Because.
No, explain. Yeah. Like, okay. Tell me what's the point of bragging about that part?
The point of saying that was I kept him down. It's a lot of females that he have, messed with and older than me that couldn't get him right, and I did, but he wouldn't let go some energies that I didn't like, so I had to let him go.
Okay.
Yep.
Because here's the thing, right? I get that, but what level of accountability? Because I don't want it to be like, oh, he helped you out, but he had bad energies and whatever was going on, so y'all had to split. I'm gonna ask you straight up. What part did you play in the breaking up?
The arguing. I wouldn't come off his ass, and that's what he wanted me to do. Come off his ass. I would not. I refused to. Argue him down every day. You need to get rid of this. You need to do this. You need to do that. This ain't this way. This ain't. He ain't like the nagging. He ain't like me putting him in check because he was a grown ass man. So me, the part I played was all this. Y'all got him out for me. So I was definitely at him. Tagging that ass. Okay,
but when you look back on it, what do you think about it?
When I look back on it, I could say that I love him still, and I wish I would have, kept my mouth closed enough to keep him. But like I said, everything's happened for a reason. I'm blessed now. So.
Okay, so. Have you moved on? Do you have a new man and everything?
No, I've been single ever since.
Okay.
I actually still have a little hold on to him, so.
Okay, so are you working?
Yes, I am. I am a home care full time. I make $17 an hour.
Okay. So I'm going to give you my prediction. All right? I'm going to give you my prediction. My prediction is that he's going to see this video, okay?
Yes.
And he's going to hear the things that you're saying as well as the things that you're not saying.
Right.
And he's going to analyze the body language and everything else.
Yes, he is.
And my prediction is that y'all are going to be back messing with each other probably within 2 weeks. The holidays tend to bring people back together for whatever reason. So I believe that 4th of July, sometime around there, which is later this week, okay, I believe y'all are going to link back up. That's just my belief.
I don't believe that. We haven't talked. I am going to call him on his birthday, which is the 2nd, guys.
Right, so that's like, what, Wednesday or something?
Yes.
So,
but that don't mean we're going to link because you got to understand, he didn't want this. So that's up to him. Even though what I have to say,
it's probably been brewing for a month. That passion is probably like, ooh-wee. That thing probably like a crock pot. Y'all just go get in that thing and go crazy. Y'all go get in that thing and go crazy. He gonna get up in that little booty matter.
I've been
all right,
untouched.
Little booties matter.
Hold on, I've been untouched since you, by the way.
So then you ready for it then?
No.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you. that thing gonna fall off the bone.
Stop. It's been marinated. Not too much.
y'all gonna make some soup up in that bed.
Stop, Marcus. But no,
oh man,
I don't think that's gonna happen. We haven't talked, but he always been there.
Soul ties, and then it's not like y'all left on a bad note.
No.
Right? Y'all left with him doing his duties as a man.
Absolutely.
So, I believe that when y'all see each other, come in contact, whatever, you're gonna melt like hot butter to a knife. Hot knife to butter, like you gonna melt. I already know what's gonna happen. You're melting right now. Look at you.
Yeah, because I won't lie and say I don't have love for him. I've been untouched since I literally have not had sex with anybody since he was the last body that I had. So Of course, I'm still mentally, physically attached. If I see him, of course, I would melt. I've been with him for a whole year.
CJ, come get your girl.
I've been his walking shadow since I met him. All I really know is my baby. Well, not my baby, but him. So, yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I love this for y'all. I love this for y'all. Listen, it's good to have a break sometimes because it helps you to appreciate the things that you maybe didn't appreciate, but it also helps you to see clear the things that you maybe weren't seeing clear.
Right.
So it works good on both levels, on both sides.
And we both had time from. I really appreciate the time, and I think that's what we needed, to be honest. Because being with him, we was a walking shadow. From the day I met him,
becomes a certain interdependency on each other.
Yes.
And you want to develop that sense of independence again.
By the way,
right?
I can take care of you now, boo. I got the money to take care of you now.
Well, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's not what we want, though.
Right.
Right? Because here's the thing. Your money still isn't really enough. It's enough when you got programs and help and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But if you was just out here freeballing it with $17 an hour, with the economy the way it is, you still be in a bad position, right?
Absolutely.
So, and we still want him to stay in this lane. Yeah. This lane, this man independent, I gotta make it happen lane that he's in.
Correct.
Right? So we don't want him to get comfortable in that regard.
Yeah.
But I do think that y'all should link back up. I ain't gonna sit here and cap you down. I'm gonna tell you the truth, all right? I'm gonna sit here and tell you the truth.
Trying to put us back
because here's the thing. It is easier to make it when there's two. When there's two incomes, there's two this, there's two that.
Correct.
Okay? It's just easier.
Right. And it was one, by the way. It was one income when I was with him.
Right.
He was providing everything. And even after we wasn't together, he was still providing. One thing about it, he's a great man. He's always been that. But it's certain things that he has to let go and don't let him hold him back.
I think we all got to learn that. We all got to learn that. But then, like you say, you got to learn to not be a nagging little thing, right?
Yeah. That mouth gotta go.
So
I've been calmer though. I haven't been arguing. I don't like drama. I've learned how to walk away. I've been doing therapy, guys, by the way.
How's that going?
It's going great. I like to talk. As you can see, I run my mouth. So talking to somebody was actually a great thing for me.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what. I still maintain that you have the inner workings of what would be a good wife. I think you do. I think you have loyalty. I think you have good, decent common sense. I think that once you gain confidence in a man, that you're going to be able to listen to that man.
Absolutely.
And so I 100% believe that, and I got faith in CJ, man. He's a good guy.
He is.
He's gonna figure it out. We all gotta. Manhood isn't easy, and unless you have someone literally guiding you step by step, we all gotta kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
He has his own problems, you know. So
the 30s, the 20s, and 30s is that time to figure it out.
Absolutely.
And he's still there. So.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, look, I tell you what.
I'm not homeless anymore. I make my own money. 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, just for little of me. My second bedroom is a game room, by the way.
Oh Lord! So you're in there gaming? You have a gamer chair?
Yes, I have. I actually have. It's like a Bing bag, and I have a little egg, so it's sitting on top of the thing, and it twirls.
So you got your little setup going. I love that. Well, listen, this was a great update. People ask me all the time, well, has anybody ever come up on your channel? Has anybody? And you know, a lot of the times people they're not out here, so I don't run into them to get to come up.
And happily you ran into me.
I was about to say, just so
happens.
Right? So I'm happy with my new morning time routine. I've been getting out in the morning again ever since I got back from Jamaica, and you know, school stopped and everything else. I don't have to take them to school in the morning.
Right.
So I'm so happy with my morning routine. This is producing good content.
This is my off day today. I work back tomorrow, so therefore I came out here to go see my counselor because I got to check in. When you get the house, you have to check in every week. It's either over the phone or you could come in. I had time to come in today, so I came in.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what. So, again, if someone's in your position, if a young lady's in your position, what do they need to do to get out of that position? Right? So what do they need to do to get like you?
Focus. You stay focused. You keep your mind on your goals. Keep your mind on your goals.
Well, specifically, you went to 10 Park Place,
Oh, yes.
right?
Oh, yeah, the thing. Oh, yes, guys. 10 Park Place is right here, double doors, right by the park across the street. I went there. I evaluated myself. It took me 6 months. You got to do all the meetings and everything. And then they give you a case manager for your housing. You got to pick your own housing and stuff, guys. You cannot. Let me tell you one thing. When you get in these programs, don't wait for them to get on your ass. You get on their ass. Okay.
So it moves to the beat of your drum.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I get that. I get that. Well, listen, we really appreciate you.
Thank
if
you.
anybody did want to donate, you know, give you a housewarming gift or anything like that, do you have a way for them to do that?
Yes, I have a Cash App. It's Zoey Vibes, ZOEY, VIB, and 4 S's.
Okay, and then I'm also gonna suggest that you get a registry going, right? Okay, I'm come talk to him. I suggest you get a registry going.
Okay.
Either Target or Walmart, get some type of registry.
Okay.
All right, and get that going ASAP so that by the time I
Okay.
put this up, it'll be there.
All right.
All right.
I will.
All right, Zoe. Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
Yeah.